The format's great, it's really intensive. I've done more drawing in this last week than I have probably in the last month.
You actually get to talk to the instructors, you get the anecdotes, you get their feelings, you get a lot more of an interpersonal relationship.
I went and saw the Melbourne one, and Melbourne was so good that I decided to come to this one. And this one's awesome again. Totally different techniques, totally different style. Yeah, it's really good.
Although I'm going to show you guys techniques, what we're going to concentrate on is the playbook. We're going to concentrate on the stuff that will make you a really good designer, okay?
Don't ever skip your foundation. Know your foundation. Okay, your fundamentals are key to successful and clear drawing or illustration.
Before you learn how to do complex values, learn how to break up light and shadow. So that's how we want to work. It's very fast, but hitting only the core problems of the drawing.
It's really lighting that does everything.
Lighting is huge.
Lighting gives you depth.
You want to show the form. You want to set up your lights to enhance the form.
Default design is good when you know you're going to create the same shit, but it's not good if you want to create something original.
Always remember, all this detail is going to be very, very secondary to the image itself. Even the basic gestural treatment and just the weight of this figure in the space will give you enough indication of, I think I can get this thing to work out a bit better.
I don't know if you can ever be good enough. You know, you can always learn, you can always refine, you can always get better at something.
And that's what I would encourage you to do. Never be satisfied. Don't expect greatness if you're easily satisfied.
After working in the film environment for a while, you start working with people who are doing digital sculpting, and I've kind of started to see the importance of that. Someone who doesn't have a very technical background can pick this up fairly easily and integrate it into my process in under a year.
Even if a design is practically arcane and incomprehensible, I still want it to feel like I understand what it does, even if I couldn't explain how it works.
What I do now is not for myself. I'm trying to serve a story. I'm trying to find a director's vision and not my own vision.
Things have a tendency to look like what they are. Form follows function. A Lamborghini looks fast. A cheetah looks fast.
A lot of the work I do is kind of photo-based to some extent. Backgrounds and people and hands, and you pose people and you cut it all together, and it's really fast, really, you know, good, easy to get a good result.
When we get the photo in, we'll just get a whole bunch of free information that then we can really start kind of tightening up.
The sky is going to define your palette because the sky is obviously where the light's coming down onto the landscape.
If you have an idea, go for it. See if it's going to work.
What are you trying to do? What is its purpose? What are you trying to say?
Value, hue, saturation, color, rhythm, contrast, texture, character, story, lighting, all of it can be dictated by composition.
First question I ask myself is this a warm character or a cool character? And that's a really simple question. Is it a colorful character or a not colorful character? The key goal of this is just setting up a palette so that way, I can control the viewer's eye.
Warm colors will come forward and cool colors will recede. And normally we like to look at things that are in the light.
There are images and forms out there that already resonate with your audience. It's your job to be able to use these forms, this library of shapes, to be able to communicate what you need to communicate.
Don't be afraid of making mistakes. I draw lots of lines, I make heaps of mistakes, but each one of those mistakes helps me to see it and avoid it in the future.
If you guys are struggling with your pieces, just know that every professional artist is struggling with their piece as well, and they're fighting and fighting and fighting to figure it out.
When I start an illustration, I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. It doesn't matter that I've drawn hundreds or thousands of illustrations. And so, like I was saying, it's kind of like throwing yourself at failure and missing.
And that's what we're trying to do as artists, and that's why we're here giving you a workshop. This is my process to figure it out.